Oh, hello. It's the 31st of May 2020. Have a look at Bridget Bardot. How lovely. Anyway, basically, last week, and I've had car problems for a few weeks, and I'd have a mechanic from RACQ come once a week, and then the next day or the next couple of days, because the mechanic knew I never had that much money. So sometimes I'd have to wait over the weekend, and instead of Monday, it would be a Tuesday. I had the car fixed. Now I had the alternate done. This is by someone else. I had a hose leaking really badly, so I had that changed. Everything costs about around $400 or $300. I've had to change tyres. I could have held out because last Thursday I was meant to pay the mechanic $200 and I totally forgot about it. I took a friend to buy a car, which didn't work out. Lucky my car didn't conk out there because I was way out and I went to visit a friend of mine that was 30 k's pretty much on a dirt road and she wasn't available, just family commitments, etc. So then I've come back. So lucky for all that way, the car was fine. But then I went to go sketching this morning, and I, the other thing I'll mention is that I I, I thought, oh, here's a brush, but it wasn't, you know, the right brush. Or look, okay, the last thing I picked up was a brush because you sort of find things around the place, and in my hoard I found what was I thought was a pastel. So I picked it up, but it actually was a little bit of glitter glue, which was pretty much empty. And I had a feeling for some reason, sometimes you go and do something, it doesn't quite work out, or you pick something up and drop it. I had a feeling that I wasn't going to have a good day today. Something was going to go wrong. And the other, well, the last thing I did was pick up the brush, but it had no brush in it. So I must have kept it to do like Aboriginal dots. So anyway, I'm thinking, I'm very objective normally because I live my life by, symbols popping out at me and me thinking, oh, I feel like this is going to be good or bad. It's not that I'm willing things to be a certain way. It's just that I get feelings off things like the brush, for example. So anyway, I've gone to sketching. And then I thought, well, hang on, the convention centre, it's the weekend, they're doing roadworks everywhere. You go up one street to do something and you have to go like 2 blocks around and then you can't go around. Kansas just getting lots of roadworks done. So all the ratepayers' money's going into that, I believe, which isn't bad, but you can't get around the town by car. And now I don't have a car because it's at the mechanics. And the other thing is that I hope it's going to be okay there because there's no lock on the letterbox. But anyway, um, so I didn't have a great feeling. Oh, I really wanted to go sketching. It's the third time we've been able to go sketching since COVID. We had like quite a few weeks break. I think it will be the 10th week of COVID on Monday. From lunchtime, all the pubs shut. So this coming into the 10th week, if not more, but I think it's the 10th week. So sorry to go on. I'm still wanting to prove this lotto. I still haven't got the paperwork back from Lotto, the lost Lotto ticket form. And when I keep asking at news agencies. A young girl said, "Oh, you can't claim if it's not registered." I said, "No, you go and check. Um, I've done this before. You know, you just need the lost Lotto form to do it on." Anyway, the other thing is, in short, yeah, things weren't working out today. So I've had the car dropped at the mechanic. The RACQ didn't follow me, but I just went there and I had to walk back to the shopping centre. I had no money for a bus, even though I probably could have walked, but I didn't have much food at home. So anyway, enough to nearly cry on. So oh, I just think I must be the poorest double $1 million winner possibly in the world. But anyway, it's not all that bad. I mean, I've started ringing friends and I know who I can borrow off and who I can't. And during COVID, like the friend that I normally borrow off and was going to help me with the solicitor for the lotto has been stood down. Um, Another friend for the first time is actually lending me a bit of money. The problem being is that I had money, I should have put it aside. I don't have a lot of money, but I should have paid the mechanic because now it's another job. And where I normally loan from, I'm not entitled to loan again at the moment. So, anyway, I probably won't put this one on Facebook. But, I just wish I'm hopeful that I get this lotto and will make up for all those times. And I'm really going to help people out that I know are struggling like myself. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I feel okay inside. I'm in one piece. The car's not very healthy, but it is a second-hand car, and they do only have a bit of a life. But I kept telling the mechanic, check the starter motor, because this is what I got advised the last couple of times from the RACQ, so the road service, and this is what I told the mechanics. The battery's fine. The alternator's being done, you know. Anyway, it's a starter motor. At least it's not the engine. So everyone be well. Yeah, at least the sun's out.